Hey, 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 everybody. We are on Nicole's Facebook page. Super excited to share this week's quote with hashtag greatness. So if you are following Nicole or anyone tagged in this video, you know we have just really crushed the internet with hashtag greatness. And that is a quote out of, actually a hashtag out of a quote that our class Story Cell selected, come from Nicole. And Nicole will share the book when it's her turn. It's called Good to Great. It's by Jim Collins is the author, and that quote is, "Greatness is not a function of circumstance. Greatness, it turns out, is largely a matter of conscious choice." So with that, we're going to go around and just share from some of the partners here at Story Cell who are with us to break the internet with positivity and share what hashtag greatness meant to them. We're going to start first with Miss Kathy Hagler. Kathy, take it away.
So I love that greatness doesn't have to just be a gift from somebody else, or it doesn't have to be something you were born with. It is absolutely something that we choose, because we can all do that. And I have seen that this week. I see that in our community day in and day out, that people are choosing greatness. And it always surprises me now when I talk to somebody outside of our community, outside of my group, and they're like worried and they're upset and it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to choose to just live your life the way it is. You can have greatness. And I saw that this week with our group and everything that was posted, and it was just amazing.
Thank you, Kathy, for sharing and that reminder. And if you're watching and you're like around negative and maybe you haven't had that opportunity to have support, love, kindness, and you're missing out, it's a choice. You can have greatness right here with us. So you can join and lock arms and get that same support in your business as well. Kathy, I want to share a quick story. I had customer service from some folks outside of our community, and it wasn't so good. But then I placed an order with like Miss Denise. So I ordered some masks from her. And like I was showing you guys, she threw in a bonus, made sure I got my order, checked in. Also just placed an order with Miss Wanda. Many of you know her. She's got some headbands and she makes masks and some things like that. And literally while we were going live here, she texted me, made sure, thanked me for my order, except like we can really catch the vibe here that everybody here in this community they're learning excellent customer service and how to treat people. And we really find out how great it is when we go outside. So thank you for sharing that, Kathy. And if you're watching and you want to learn these skills, it's a choice. You can learn as well. So now let's go to the fabulous Denise Jones. Tell us about hashtag greatness.
Oh, hi, everyone. Hashtag greatness meant or means to me that we can all strive for greatness. We all have the potential for greatness. It's just a matter of how we go about it. You know, some people be negative all the time, you know, but if you attack it with a positive attitude, then you're headed toward greatness. I try to put my heart and soul into whatever I do. That's another way that I strive for greatness with my family, my friends, my business, you know, my church. So that's what it meant to me.
Yeah,
just
that's
your
like
heart and soul in it.
That's a skill we learned like old school, you know, like that just goes back from childhood, deep rooted. Like if you're going to do it, do a good job. Everything you touch, do it well. I love that. In the prayer, Jabez, Denise, it talks about being a gimper, just doing 10% more, giving 10% into whatever you're doing, whether it's your church, your family, your business, friends, customer service, etc. Your online presence, right? Giving that extra, a little bit of dash of love is what I call it. Thank you, Denise, for sharing. Okay, next we're going to Mrs. Ritchie. You have the floor.
Thank you. Hashtag greatness. Most of my stories were about positive quotes about greatness and on Mother's Day. And one of the quote I did last week was, quote, surround yourself with positive people who are going to push you toward greatness, end quote, which is the community of Story Cell. Also, a story I did today was how, quote, a grateful heart is a beginning of greatness. It is an expression of humility. The people, end quote, the people of this community has humility and integrity, which is the quality of greatness. And I'm glad to be part of this community of Story Cell who supports and inspires people all around the world. Thank you. Back to you.
Richie, that's so amazing. And by the way, everybody just know that when Richie started with us, she did not really want to public speak. Going live and doing videos was just not her thing, but she really pushed herself. And look at the greatness we see today. So if you're out there and you're reserved, a little shy, you know you need to be here online, you know you need to be doing video, but it's just really overwhelming. Just check out Richie, because that's where she was, and she just shared her testimony to our class. So just jump in, like jump right in with us. We're going to help you. And then what she just mentioned about being around people who really push and pull you to a higher place, I say call to a higher place. That's this Story Cell class, because we do this together. You're not by yourself. We're together. Thank you, Richie, for sharing. I'm going to turn this over to Nicole. This is her Facebook. I'm going to let her close us out, shut us down. You pick the quote. You got the floor, girl. Go for it.
Thank you so much, Kiwi, for interviewing tonight and for being the creator and the mastermind behind this amazing community and class. I absolutely love it. And every single week, 3 times a week, I get to be a part of something just like this here on my page, Coach Noel's page, and Coach Kiwi's page, and all the people who participate and contribute to this amazing community and class called Story Cell. I mean, this is just exactly what it is. We are getting good to great or greater, right? We're getting gooder. Every single time we come online, and every single time we step outside our comfort zone, and every single time we just give faith a chance to work its magic, I really feel like we are not only making a difference in the, like you mentioned earlier, Coach, about, you know, customer service and serving your community and serving your people, no matter what line of business you're in. If you can't figure out how to serve your customers, whether it's answering the phone with a smile and what that takes and what that does for people, and the energy in the room changes, right? I talk about this all the time in our restaurant, and no matter what business I'm in, whether I'm on here online or whether I'm doing a Zoom with my students or my coaching clients or, you know, business partners, you name it, a smile goes a long way. So if you're sitting there kind of pruny faced in your business meeting, everyone's wondering what is going on with that girl, right? Be great. Choose greatness every single day. It's not easy to choose greatness. It takes work. It takes practice. It takes, you know, an effort every day to just give, like you said, Coach, just 10% more than the average person. That's why we go to this particular supermarket over this one. That's the reason we go to that coffee shop over that one, or we choose this particular brand partner over another one. We choose based on how we're treated. And so being great just takes that extra little step. So I'll close with the quote by Jim Collins, the author of the book, Good to Great. Greatness is not a function of circumstance, no matter what your circumstances are right now. Greatness, as it turns out, is largely a matter of conscious choice. So with that, thanks so much, everybody, for watching on my page. Thanks everyone tonight who's just done a great job of contributing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.